Another night, another controversial firing in Washington, D.C.
He is former FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe. He was a big player early on in the Russia investigation, and President Trump didn't hide the fact that he wanted McCabe gone. KCAL 9 political reporter Bryan joins us now with word that McCabe is not leaving quietly.
No, he's not. And you know about these late Friday night firings, right? Come on, we've seen this 100 times before. The former FBI deputy director lowered the boom on the Trump administration tonight, led by President Donald Trump, charging he ran a smear campaign to punish him. The anger against McCabe from Republicans was triggered by the notion that McCabe was soft on Hillary Clinton when he oversaw the investigation of her email use, and then McCabe's wife received big campaign donations from the Clintons.
I worked very, very closely with Director Comey.
Former FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe was fired late Friday night, a little more than 24 hours before he was scheduled to retire. The decision and the announcement was made by Attorney General Jeff Sessions and revealed late on a Friday evening, which is known as the time to bury stories when no attention is wanted. In the statement, Sessions said both the OIG and FBI OPR reports, that means from the Office of the Inspector General and the FBI's Office of Professional Responsibility, concluded that Mr. McCabe had made an unauthorized disclosure to the news media and lacked candor, including under oath on multiple occasions. I have terminated the employment of Andrew McCabe effective immediately. In a Friday night phone call, McCabe told CBS News that he rejects the findings in the IG report, calling it misleading and unfair. I strongly believe this is the latest chapter, he said, in a year-long attack on my credibility and service to the country. The Washington Post reports the termination will likely cost McCabe a significant portion of his retirement benefits after more than 20 years' service. McCabe, who headed up the Russia investigation and the probe of Hillary Clinton's email practices, became a lightning rod for Republicans, who were later led by President Trump, calling for him to be fired. The president has been openly critical of former Deputy Director McCabe on many occasions, like this on Twitter. McCabe is racing the clock to retire with full benefits. 90 days to go. Former Watergate figure John Dean told CNN tonight,
I really can't believe it's anything other than a political move, given the timing of it and the fact that he had just days to go to get his retirement. This looks like the pattern that's being followed: more obstruction, more fire them, get rid of them, rough them up, tarnish them. That's been the operating procedure so far.
Dean says this may be all about the Russia investigation, which McCabe headed. If it came to a trial, Dean says, McCabe could be a key witness whose testimony could have a major impact on the outcome. So an action like this now reduces his credibility and could weaken whatever case the special counsel might have. In a statement released Friday, McCabe fired back at his accusers, writing, "I am being singled out and treated this way because of the role I played, the actions I took, and the events I witnessed in the aftermath of the firing of James Comey. The focus on me became a part of an unprecedented effort by the administration, driven by the president himself, to remove me from my position, destroy my reputation, and possibly strip me of a pension that I worked 21 years to earn." Now, Mr. Trump has repeatedly attacked the FBI and the Department of Justice, claiming a deep state of agents and prosecutors was out to derail his presidency. McCabe rose to defend the FBI at every attack, saying the FBI is a proud agency that serves its country with a deep sense of duty and honor. Peter, Lena, back to you.